Hello, I'm just about to load this folding e-bike that I was sent into the back of the car. It is pretty heavy, at about 30 kilos. I don't think it would have fit in a car without folding, but I didn't try it. Okay, there we go. Now let's go and drive somewhere where we can put this bike through its paces. And that place is the Olympic Park and the velodrome. Where better to have a cycle about? I'm going to park at the Hackney Marshes Centre where I'm meeting Cousin Gaz with his drone. I have ridden this bike a little bit already, but this is its first proper outing. Here we are. Right, let's get this bike unfolded. It does take some muscle power to prise it apart. There is probably a technique that I am missing. And I do have a dodgy shoulder or two, so bear that in mind. It might not be as difficult as I'm making it look. Let's put the handlebars on. And one more push. Should do it. Yes. And then you lock that in place. I'm not sure whose dog this was, but it was a nice dog. And there we have it. Now let's take a quick look at this bike. Yes, here we got the Engwe EP2 Pro. I'm going to take you around some of the features of this bike. We've got the old kickstand. Kickstand's got a nice fluid action to it. Got a nice comfortable seat. I've got no complaints about the seat comfort. Good rack, sturdy rack for putting your bike bag on with your puncture repair kit and some beers and snacks. Now we're into the main body of the bike. As you see, it's quite fetching really. It's got a nice shape to it. Got some nice grips here. Got the brakes. The brakes are disc brakes. I was hoping for hydraulic brakes, but these brakes have worked all right actually. Got 7 gears, which I don't tend to use because it's a pedal assist bike. It came with this little bell. Then we've got the computer with everything. Also, it comes with a key underneath here. Without the key, it won't go. Okay, so which is it's probably a good feature, because if your bike's stolen, at least they won't be able to get pedal assist with their crime. Nice big fat tires, lights, suspension here. I haven't really fiddled around with this. It's a very comfortable ride. That's about it really. I believe it retails for around £900, depending on which specs it has. Yes, still rocking the ex-Nito helmet. Very nice helmet. It's got built-in lights here. You can USB charge it. And the front, it has a light. Feels very nice on my head. Fits nicely, adjust it here. Ex-Nito. If you're interested in one of these helmets, I'll put a link in the description where you can get a little money off. Well, there are a few things more to say about the bike, but we'll get to them in due course. First of all, let's just cruise over to the Olympic Park, where we find the Lee Valley Velo Park, where we find the velodrome, where we find eternal glory. No, we won't be going inside the velodrome obviously, but I believe there's a track around its perimeter that we can use, as well as some off-road trails. I want to see how these fat tires cope with rugged terrain. Look at this road with its concrete blocks strewn all over the place. I think we found our first challenge. This will be a good test of the bike's handling. How does it maneuver around dangerous objects? Let's find out. I'm going to channel the energy of a delivery rider trying to make his way down West Green Road. I enjoyed that, and I didn't smash into any concrete blocks. Next stop, the velodrome. So it turns out you have to pay to cycle around the outside of the velodrome, which we could do, but there is one professional looking lycra-clad cyclist who's speeding around it, and I'd probably get in his way. So we'll check the off-road trail. You have to pay for this too, even though it's completely empty. Well, we'll go and see how much. Look, we found another trail with no sign about payment. So this must be the People's Trail for free off-road fun. I will take it nice and easy at first. Oops. Oh, a tight bend coming up. Let's do this carefully. I have seen on YouTube that other people who have this bike have replaced the handlebars with BMX handlebars, which is a cool idea. It would definitely add to the look of the bike and would probably feel better for steering. The brakes are a little squeaky, but they're working. I would like to try out some hydraulic brakes though on one of these e-bikes. I think the more stopping power, the better. Okay, the trail continues under the bridge. Will the drone keep tracking me? I'll have a look and check. Oh, there it is. Yep. Oh, I'm losing control. Okay, that's better. This is a lovely nature path. You can easily forget you're just meters away from the A12. Dun dun. You still there, drone? Yes. How long does this trail go on? I better turn around before I end up in Ilford or somewhere. I'll come back another day and fully explore this trail. Let's try and pick up some speed on the way back. Yes. Whoosh. Yes. This is a lot of fun. Maybe a new hobby. The motor certainly feels like it has a bit of oomph to it, which brings me to the burning question. Is this bike legal? No comment. No, I will say this. I've obviously got my special Ogmios insurance, etc. to ride this bike. But without that, I think this bike would be technically illegal to ride on public roads. For a couple of reasons perhaps. Firstly, the throttle. Come on, let's power up this hill. The throttle is only meant to help you up to about 4 miles per hour, I believe. But this throttle helps you go to top speed, so I don't actually even need to pedal if I don't want to. I think it's quite nice to have that option of not pedaling, personally. Then you have the motor size. It is meant to be restricted to 250 watts. This motor might be more than that. I am not too sure, to be honest, how that all works. I do think they need to rejig the laws on e-bikes. But anyway, off-road challenge completed. Okay, now we're heading back to Hackney Marshes for the final test. Speed. So the pedal assist on this bike, as per the law, cuts off at 15.5 miles per hour. But apparently you can unlock that with just a few presses of certain buttons on the bike's computer. Maybe that makes it illegal as well. The fact that it can be easily de-restricted, I don't know. Obviously I am legally cycling it because I've made all the special applications, registrations, modifications, prostrations and protestations. I am 100% legal, but it's something to bear in mind. There's Cousin Gaz. Okay, final test is just going across this field as fast as I can. Here I come. I achieved a top speed of 27 miles per hour on this field. Make of that what you will. In summary, I enjoy riding this bike. It's very comfortable and gets you from A to B. And you can fold it up if you're feeling strong. We have to open this up. There we go. I'll split this bike in two. There's probably a better way to do this, but there we go. I'm sure the more you do this, the more maybe it will get easier. Maybe some WD-40 on the joint. Come on. There we go. Nice and easy fold up. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Try and get closer together. There we go. There. And now, handlebars, they come down like this. I'm pretty sure the pedals, how does this work? Pedals come out. There we go. There we go, pedals. It is a good feature that it folds, but I would be interested in trying out a much lighter folding e-bike. One that's a bit easier to just chuck in the back of the car. Have a little break here, have a little rest. Just gather your energies, gather your strength. It's just hard to get a bit of a hold on it. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Let's come from this side, here we go. I hope you don't mind me doing the odd review video. I'm trying to find a sustainable way to do YouTube, and I enjoy doing them as well. We're going to get back onto some Zen motoring videos soon, and a few different types of videos. I appreciate your support, and shout out to the Patreons for your help, because this creative freelance life can be a bit of a struggle sometimes. Much like trying to put an Engwe Ep2 Pro into the back of a Vauxhall Corsa.